The Late Show with AZUD RAEB. Tonight, the America 250 Freedom Spectacular with musical guests Martina McBride, Brett Michaels, the Commodores, Morris Day, Kid Rock, and Young MC. And me, the greatest president in history, Donald Genius Trump. And now, here's your new permanent host, at least for this week, AZUD RAEB. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Late Show America 250 Freedom Spectacular. Sponsored by Spirit Airlines, Saks Global, Value City Furniture, Fat Brands, and Jasper AI. All American companies that are still in business, I assure you. I am your host, AZUD RAEB. Yay! Soul Nation, another Monday. That means it's time now for another segment of News You Can Use. Oh, that is not spelled right. Oh, you just take shortcuts all time here, don't you? Our glorious leader, President Donald Justice Trump, has discovered there are no limits to his power since going to war with Iran. Huzzah! In a recent interview, the greatest president said G7 leaders believed him when he joked, "I'm the boss," adding that Israel has a lot of respect for me and will do as I say. Those are all quotes. He also has a document showing that he is more powerful than Attila the Hun, Genghis Khan, Napoleon, Stalin, Mao, and Hitler, who are, as we all know, some of history's most powerful figures, but who clearly fall short of Trump's power as U.S. president. And it's true. Napoleon didn't have airplanes. Alexander the Great, the Caesars, and even William the Conqueror took forever to get places. Our genius president can get well rage posting on Air Force One. How could he not revel in the fact he controls more powerful militaries than Mao, Hitler, and Stalin did? And why wouldn't he use that power to reshape the world through conquest and fear? Am I right? I think I'm right. Wait. Mr. President, Your Holiness, Your Eminence, what a deep honor it is to have you join us tonight. Yeah, I don't know that I like how you're telling folks about my power, but you are the most handsome, strong, and glorious leader in history. Yeah, all true. I am loved, not just by all the right Americans, but also by the strongest leaders in the free world, and even some losers like Governor Mark Carney of that state up north. You mean Canada? Yeah, well, we'll need a new name for that. Donald sounds nice, or Trump-tonia, perhaps. Anyway, China's Xi Jinping Ping Pong and India's Narendra Modi operandus are great guys, powerful guys, world leaders, strong guys, not like that Larry the Cat in the UK. What a pussy. Xi is all business, you know, and Modi, well, he's a very tough cookie. It's a pity that Vlad could not have been at the G7. He's a powerful guy too and should have been there. It's terrible how the world is treating him just because he got a bit grabby with Crimea. Oh, grabby? The woke crowd is too quick to judge the grabby, if you know what I mean, Jeff. I am AZUD. Who is this Jeff fellow? Oh, are you still here? Yes? Yeah, well, you can leave. I've got this. No, seriously, go. Oh, okay. Anyway, folks, I really liked French President Emmanuel Macron's decision to honor me with a dinner at Versailles. That sort of place with all the gold, you know, that's my weakness. And it was great to sign the Iran Memorandum of Understanding at Versailles, probably the most important and historic treaty ever signed anywhere in France. You know, folks, it'll really solidify Versailles' place in history, I guarantee you. Yep, Trump signed a treaty here. Maybe we'll even call it the Treaty of Versailles. I just thought of that. It's a nice name, am I right? Trump's Treaty of Versailles. Yep, that's a keeper, folks. But like I said, to all those loser nations pretending to be our allies, a bunch of leeches really, every one of them, riding our coattails for decades now, taking advantage of us, I keep having to remind them that they're only relevant when they recognize who holds the real power. That's me, of course. If it weren't for me, Israel would not exist today. You know that, right? My relationship with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is good, but we have to keep him a little bit sane, you know what I mean, folks? And then there are the rhinos. You know, folks, some guys that I used to respect, I don't respect anymore. They're hardliners. They want to keep bombing Iran, and they don't want Iran to have missiles or nukes. No one wants Iran to have nukes, except maybe the Iranians. But if everyone around them has nukes, well, it's not like we can stop them, right, folks? I mean, it's only fair they have to defend themselves. But we got what we wanted in Iran, unconditional surrender. well, effectively. And we got the regime change we wanted. I mean, we replaced Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei with Supreme Leader Mojtaba Khamenei. I mean, sure, it's his son, but it's regime change. And if you don't believe that's a big deal, imagine replacing me with Don Jr. or Eric. That would be a shock America would never recover from. And Iran won't either, because both of them are idiots. But folks, if we don't win the war we've already effectively won, then we're heading for a worldwide depression, folks. But that won't happen. Look at all the falling oil prices, and the stock market is surging again. That's proof I made the right decision to back this deal, to back out of that war. Because you know, folks, I never want to be the late great Herbert Hoover. And he was great, wasn't he, folks? He was so great they named a depression he started after him. But he made some big mistakes, folks. Mistakes that almost guaranteed that depression that he made great. You know, Gary Player's caddy, he's a historian too. A great guy, very smart. He told me I was the greatest, most powerful president in history. The greatest and most powerful leader there has ever been. And he caddies for Gary Player, so he knows his stuff. So in short, I'm awesome. I'm the most powerful person that has ever walked this planet, and now I'm hosting this celebration of America, and me, its president. Coming up, we've got none of those loser acts. Instead, I'm going to be talking with the youth. They're the future, folks, the ones who will be spending the rest of their lives cleaning up this mess I've created. But it's not all for naught. I mean, I've made somewhere around $7.3 billion since returning to the White House again. Oh, imagine if the Dems hadn't stolen the 2020 election. How much more money would I have now? Oh, what a shame. They did so much damage to America, cheating me and stealing that election. Because you know, folks, I've been tweeted so badly. My crypto is only worth $500 million, and it's all because of the lies they made up about me being all over the redacted Epstein files, which I'm not in at all. Don't go looking. I'm never going to release them. Wrap what up? Commercial? Are we still doing those? I thought Ellison was paying for all this. Oh, fine. We'll be right back after this message. Jeez, that startled me. Why didn't anyone warn me there was a band here?
Yeah, wake up to the end.
Welcome to the Late Show America 250 Freedom Spectacular. I'm your guest president and permanent host, President Donald J. Trump. I might have that backwards. You know, folks, I'm not a big fan of that name. America 250 Freedom Spectacular. It makes the country sound old. Let's call this the Donald J. Trump America 250 Trump-tastic Trump-tacular, starring me, President Donald J. Trump, billionaire, live on tape from the Donald J. Trump and Ed Sullivan Theater. Yeah, that sounds a lot better, okay? Ooh. With camera. Aced it again. I'm so smart. Folks, as you know, in this country, we tend to focus on what's happening here in America, as we should. But legally, there are other countries. Yeah, I know, folks. Yeah, well, I'm going to change that one day, but not yet. Which is why, for now, I'm going to start talking smack about some of them behind their backs in the ongoing and repeating Late Show segment international called What's Going On Over There?
What's going on over there?
First up, Bangladesh. Bangladesh is a densely populated, low-lying country in South Asia bordered by India, Myanmar, and the Bay of Bengal, and not, as some have claimed, the term for robbing a DoorDash delivery person. Bangladesh. That's wild. Bobby Carson used to say that. Oh. Hey-oh. Oh, that's wild. So apparently, at the Dhaka City Zoo, there's a 700-kilogram... Yeah, what the hell is that in American? 700-kilogram. Rare albino buffalo that was originally meant to be slaughtered for the Muslim festival of sacrifice, but became a sensation when a farmer noticed that his blonde tuft of hair resembled the distinctive locks of the former U.S. president.
Wow.
Former? Why does it say former? What is that supposed to mean?
The beauty of you being a non-consecutive president is that you're not just the current president, but also the former U.S. president.
Yeah, I like to think of myself as a 3-term president, or maybe even president for life.
Yeah, I like to think of you as a former president. I think that's how most of the world would like to think of you also.
I mean, what was the point of including that piece?
Oh, hey, ba-boom.
Yeah, well, okay. I'm not doing this anymore. It's a stupid bit, and I don't like it.
Oh, hey, but,
Unless you want another cabinet position, I'd reconsider saying anything more right now. You know, I hear Treasury Secretary is going to be vacant soon.
yeah, I don't think I would like that.
Yeah, I thought so.
Stupid idiot.
Anyway, next up, folks, my sit down with the YOUT correspondent. Yeah, I still think there's supposed to be an H at the end of youth. No, it's not cute and creative or witty. It's just dumb. There's an H in youth, you idiots. Yeah, and later still, a special America tune. Ooh, is it YMCA? I love that tune, and the people loved seeing me dance to it. No? Why not? Well, fix it. Yeah, you still have time. Get the village people here. What else are they doing? Yeah, tell them their president needs them. What do you mean they say I'm not their president? They're Americans, aren't they? They are Americans, aren't they? They're not illegals, are they? Did Stephen Miller deport them already? Oh, I like that song. Oh, that's really gonna suck. Oh well, I just made another 20 million. Stick around, folks. You won't want to miss it. Whatever it is. Yeah, we'll be right back after this message. Oh, jeez, startled me again. What is that poor construction worker going to do without the other people in his village? I mean, what do you mean he's the one they deported? But he's from California. Where did they send him? Ecuador. Oh my God, what have I done? I can't believe that tune ever again. Oh, people just annoy the hell out of me. Who was responsible for that? What do you mean, me? I'm not responsible for anything.
Now
That was
stands while you thought she was sleeping.
Welcome to The Late Show presents the Donald J. Trump America 250 Trump-tacular, starring me, President Donald J. Trump, billionaire, live on tape from the Donald J. Trump and Ed Sullivan Theater. With camera. Aced it again. I am the smartest. Folks, the mainstream media and their fake gotcha news are a real pain in the ass, which, considering the size of mine, is a big problem. So I asked my team, who could I interview that wouldn't aggravate me? And after 6 or 7 hours of just staring blankly at the wall, one of them pointed out that my little grandchildren aren't that annoying. Yeah, there's a Don Jr.'s kid, Eddie Munster, and Kywin, and a bunch of others. But my favorite is the one who isn't an idiot, Chloe. So they suggested we get an average youth out here, and I interviewed them instead of the other way around. You know, I've always wanted to be a prosecuting attorney, and I'd be great at it, folks. I've seen a lot of them at work, interrogating me during my 8 public trials and the dozens of depositions and regulatory hearings I've been subject to over the decades, which is perfectly normal. I mean, if you want to make billions, you've got to break the laws. Am I right, folks?
Gasp.
Yeah, well, you're all losers. Anyway, my next guest is some staff lackey they found in the back. They call the Late Show YOUT correspondent because apparently it's cool to misspell everything now. So, folks, please welcome Richie Seal. Yo, Richie's in the house. So, Richie, Saturday is the 4th of July. May the 4th be with you, old man. And also with you. Ugh. Why, I oughta... So, YOUT. Yeah. What are your plans for the 4th of July? Something patriotic, I hope? Yo, we get Friday off, too. So that'll be the second day of an all-weekend party! All weekend? Well, first there is party, and then you know what follows that, don't you? What? Part B! And on Sunday, you go to church, right? Church's fried chicken. Am I right, folks? Or is that a disease you have? What is causing that? Yeah, can someone get Art Linkletter on the line, please? No, seriously, my friends and I are all heading down to D.C. You're going to Washington? Really? For my rally on the mall? Well, I don't know about that. I heard there's this bitching green swamp we can swim in. Amoeba! That is not green. It's a beautiful American flag blue. Then you're colorblind, old man. It's as green as you are when Barack Obama's accomplishments come up. Hussein was adult. Hey, you know what you get when you add your IQ with Obama's? That would be a Googleplex, because I'm so smart. No, you get the same number you get when you just have Obama's IQ. Oh, you are such a Herbert. We'll be right back after this message. Ditch this kid, will you? Yeah, I just told you, in a ditch. Ugh, that was a waste of time. Yeah, we'll be right back after this message.
The marble spins out of the shade.
That'll be again.
Suddenly the chill is gone.
Folks, we've got a special tweet tonight. Performing as Mel Tormé, singing the entire Great American Songbook, Duck Moranis.
Oh, say, can you see bitty by the dawn's early? Pardon me, boy, is this the Chattanooga choo-choo? I've got my share, and just trifle to spare. Oh, once I built a railroad, made it run, kept it running on time, running on time. Once I built a railroad, now it's done. Brother, can you spare a rocket's red glare? The bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still tall and tan and yellow lovely. The girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she's walking, our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that Star Spangled Banner yet wave for the land of the creepers? Where'd you get those creepers? Where'd you get that home of the most beautiful girl in the world? Picks my tie out, she eats my candy, she drinks my brandy in the home of the brave.
Yo, actually, that wasn't bad. Well, folks, that's it for America. It was a good country while it lasted, but like everything in this world, all good things must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. It'll be missed, although mostly as a punchline. Good night, happy 4th of July, and God bless. Or however you choose to celebrate this most Christian of holidays. Yeah, I'm out of here. Where's the exit? Man, woman, giraffe, lion, bear. What's a lion doing here? Ah! Ah! Ah!
Wow.